exactly the same.
They do! From the holy aura to the grooves along the base, not a single detail is off. If Magister Merlin hadn't found the real one, maybe only Jura herself could tell them apart.
Why do you think my brother would do something like this?
Your Highness, I can only speak from what I've read. Throughout any kingdom's history, forging a symbol of succession usually points to one thing.
What is it?
That the person doubts themselves. If I had to guess, maybe Prince Orion was afraid he couldn't pull Excalibur.
How could that be? He's the eldest son. Everyone knows he's next. He's the brother I admire, the one who always shines so brightly. Oh, maybe Merlin's right. He must have lost his way.
Court struggles are far more tangled than any ancient history I studied at the Academy. Let's fulfill Her Majesty's request first.
You're right. Whatever his reasons, our job now is clear. Swap the swords and stop him before he makes things worse. Done! Now I gotta fall asleep again.
I'll use another sleep spell. Gwendolyn, I'm going back to sleep now.
Aurora! Aurora! Hey! Wow, she's out cold already. That was fast.
Let her rest, little one. Today was hard on my teacher. She's done enough already.
Well, all the pieces are on the board now. The real sword's in the Hall of Ancients, and the fake one's in our hands. Let's see how Prince Charming plans to talk his way out of this.
We've already prepared our countermeasures. For now, there's little else we can do. Then let's take our leave. Aurora should rest undisturbed. How is he?
His Majesty's breathing has grown weaker again.
Even the royal physicians are at a loss.
Understood. You may go.
By your leave. Your Majesty.
The plan for Orion is in motion. While we wait for him to act, I must ask something of you. As I've said before, I invited you here in Peggy's name. But my true reason was Maximilian. His life is fading at a pace I cannot stop. I've held him together with my magic for so long. But divination and prophecy are my fields. When it comes to life itself, my knowledge is shallow. It cannot compare to the healing power you wield. So now I beg you, look at him, to see whether even the faintest hope remains. Reason tells me to accept fate. Yet my heart refuses to let go.
Hey, that's heavy stuff. Since Merlin's here, let's take a look first. Who knows? Maybe there's still a way.
I appreciate it.
Gwendolyn,
I'm here.
you're spending your magic on me again, aren't you? Look at the weariness beneath your eyes. The Regency is already wearing you to the bone. Yet you still worry over a dying man like me.
It's not a burden, Maximilian. As long as you're here, it's worth everything. But this time, it isn't me. It's Merlin. Merlin has returned.
Merlin? It really is you. A hero. I owe you my thanks. Gwendolyn, don't keep exhausting yourself. Take better care of yourself. I just need to rest a little longer.
Thank you for letting me speak to him clearly again, even if only for a moment. Seeing you stand in this room, it feels like no time has passed. But I know it must all feel strange to you now. You're the same as ever. Forgive me. I just needed someone to listen. Much has changed in the 20 years you were asleep. Before that, I was still a wandering mage, moving from court to court, reading fates for coin and shelter. And Maximilian was still the king who personally commanded in the Second Divine War. We are no longer the people you once knew. The Second Divine War, do you recall any of it? I remember clearly. If you hadn't paid the price to seal the Hypofiends, the Lightbearer Empire might no longer exist today. I too did what little I could. But after you vanished, I grew tired of conflict. I buried myself in a tower and studied the stars. Until Maximilian found me. He came again and again. Not because I was Gawain of the Arcane Council. He didn't know that. He was simply looking for Gwendolyn. He had just lost his wife. The realm was struggling to rebuild. In those years, we became each other's only support. Later, he asked me to marry him. A few years after that, we had Peggy. All of this while you slept. I've told you all this because it has been so long since I had someone I could truly speak to.
Friends who can share old stories are precious indeed.
Yes. Even if Merlin remembers none of it, she is still my oldest friend. Merlin, thank you for coming to Savannah. I truly appreciate all that you've done, whether as the Queen or as Gawain. Now, I wish to stay with Maximilian for a while. You've done enough for us. Go and rest, Merlin. The storm is not yet past. We will need you.
Come on, let's give them some space.
I came to leave a letter for Peggy. I can't wait for her to return. I have to leave Savannah soon. Yes. I've accepted the prince's appointment to Ashvale County. I depart soon. Staying here serves no purpose. Father still refuses to let me assist in the investigation. Perhaps he's right. Perhaps I'm just a Dragon Slayer Knight in name only. That's why I want to leave his shadow and see for myself whether I'm truly as unfit as he believes. Magister Merlin, you've seen far more of the world than I have. Please, tell me the truth. Am I simply not good enough? What do you mean? I can challenge a real dragon? Is that really possible? If I'm granted such an honor, I have to try.
Phew, youth really does burn bright. Still, this works out nicely. Aurora sleeps all day anyway. It's about time she did some real work. Let's go rouse that sleepy Celestial.
I had only just closed my eyes.
My sincerest apologies, Lady Aurora. Please forgive our intrusion at such an hour.
Huh? I've never seen you before.
My name is Gwyneth, and I...
A dragon, huh? Even I've only heard tales of such creatures. I can slip into Merlin's dream first and obtain the image and memories of a dragon. Then weave that into Gwyneth's dream. Both of you will need to fall asleep. Merlin, don't set up dream defenses this time, or I won't be able to reach you. Once I see the dragon, I'll leave. You'll wake quickly, Merlin. As for you, Gwyneth, you'll sink into deep slumber and face the dragon directly. Remember, dreams are projections of souls. The dragon comes from Merlin's memory, but how strong it becomes in your dream depends on your fear or your fighting spirit. The more afraid you are, the stronger it grows. And if your spirit breaks in the dream, your real self will suffer too. I don't want that to happen.
I understand. Thank you for the warning, my lady.
If too much time passes and you don't wake, I'll try to call you back. If I'm awake enough to do so.
Oh dear. Maybe try staying conscious just this once?
But this is how I always am.
Yes.
Then lie down and close your eyes.
You? Why are you here?
It's me! I'm here with you! But this place is scary. There are dark shapes over there, and they keep saying awful things.
Don't worry. I'll protect you with my bow. My bow is gone.
Don't worry, Gwyneth. You have to believe in yourself. Go forward, past them. Find your bow and your true self.
voices. You've poisoned me long enough. It ends now! I'm no longer the child hiding beneath her father's cloak, nor the captain who's only fit to hold flowers at ceremonies. I am the one who stood on the training grounds, day after day, and drew my bowstring 1,000 times. Come on, Gwyneth. You can do this.
you!
No. It is me. So in the end, the one I had to defeat was never some dragon. But the girl who always stood in her father's shadow.
Gwyneth?
It's all right. I used to say I didn't care about their doubts and quiet scorn. But I did care. I buried them deep until they grew into this. I let this self-doubt loom over me, mocking every effort I made. But now, I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not perfect. I may still fail. But that doesn't matter. I don't need to prove to anyone that I deserve to stand here. I am Gwyneth, and the bow in my hands is my only answer.
That was quicker than expected. Gwyneth will remain in the dream a while longer. I'll stay and keep watch. She's stubborn and might try something reckless.
Oh dear. Leaving Gwyneth alone with this sleepyhead here? Are we quite certain that's wise? Fair. It's been a long day. This fox needs his beauty sleep too.